All right, everyone. So we're crafting, and it's late at night. I don't know what time it is. Oh, it's almost midnight, I think. It's after 11, but we're gonna do this because I have been dragging my feet on this, and this is supposed to be the door hanger for the 4th of July. And it is going in a completely different direction than I originally planned. What I originally planned is I painted this like the baby blue, and then I was going to print out on my Cricut machine America the Beautiful 1776, and I was going to put it right here where you see these little blocks here. That was going to bring the truck out like this. But me, who likes to procrastinate, never did that, and I tried to do that tonight. But when I went to go create the sticker, I couldn't get the background of the sticker. It was just originally going to be 1776. But then I started coming across on Cricut Access and Creative Fabrica some nice looking ones that said America the Beautiful 1776. But then I had to turn the background of the sticker to match this, which I had already painted, and I didn't feel like going back to paint it white again. I could have painted the other side, but I just didn't feel like going back to paint it. So it's going in a completely different direction. So no sticker is going on here, and this is definitely not the way it was planned. So I have this ribbon, and I have these ribbons. I've had them for a few years now. What I don't like, I guess that's what brings it out, is all the glitter. I'm not much for glitter because right now I've got glitter everywhere. But I'm going to hot glue this ribbon to the top here. I've got to hot glue these tumbling blocks together. These are from the Dollar Tree. That's what's going to make my truck 3D out. And then I took these stars off of the, if you remember in the Dollar Tree haul, they came with a plastic stick with the stringers on them. I took these off of those, and I'm going to put them on the side, offset them here on the sides. But the first thing I'm going to do is glue these sticks together so those can start drying up. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to use this paper bag, what's left of this paper bag, and I gotta hot glue these together. So I got my little hot glue finger thing so I don't burn my finger. And I picked this up at the Dollar Tree. I saw it on a crafting video, and it was asked in one of my crafting videos before, if I think it was by Chris, if I watch other crafters. And I do. That is where I get some of my inspiration. I watch crafting videos and crafting channels. I kind of get some of the ideas from there and then kind of put my own spin on it, I guess. So some of the crafters get this. This is from the makeup aisle at the Dollar Tree. I don't wear makeup. I never have, so I have no idea what it's for. But they used it like for hot glue to like press it down so you don't have to touch it with your fingers. But so anyway, I'm going to glue these together. I'm just going to put some hot glue. I'm just going to hot glue everything. Side by side. Then I'm going to wipe off the excess glue. Yeah, this is totally going in a complete. The only thing that's going in the right direction, the same direction as I had planned, is the truck right on here. So, oh well, that's okay. But I gotta get this done because we're just over 2 weeks away from the 4th of July, and I just drag my feet. But that's okay, because, you know, at Christmas time, there are some people who don't even get a tree until Christmas Eve. So, it's better late than never, right? Alright, so now I'm going to glue these together, because then I'm going to glue this set on top of this set. So, I could either glue them together or just glue them one on here and one on here. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to glue them together. So do you guys decorate for the 4th? Drop it down in the comments. Let me know if you decorate for the 4th, or you craft, or what is it that you do for the 4th? Besides a picnic or a barbecue, we usually grill out. I gotta get that excess glue off that pops up, otherwise they won't sit level. Alright, now I'm gonna stack this one on this one. Probably putting too much glue on it. Press it down so it flattens out the glue. And I don't really need to paint these because it's gonna sit behind the truck. You're not gonna see it. And I really don't need to tear off the excess glue, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, so this is done. So I'm going to let this sit for just a moment while I need to glue this ribbon down. Now the original jute string that came with it, I lost it. But that's okay, because I knew I had this whole roll of jute string. So that's okay. So I just tied some more on there and it's going to hang. I have a command hook on the door, so that's going to work out fine. I'm going to just put a dab of glue there on the ribbon and stick it down here. Alright, it's already sticking. And the jute string won't really damage that. That won't really matter. I just didn't want the ribbon to be where the jute string is going to catch it. I think it'll be fine like that. Yeah, that's okay. So that's done. Now I have to get a good idea of where the truck's going to go. So again, this is the truck. I took it off when I took it off that wooden stake, it actually, I went to put the scraper and scrape it off, but I pulled it and it came right off. So, alright. Alright, so now this has to get glued down. I have to see where I want to put the truck. So if I put the truck down here, gotta make sure it's like that. But what I want to do is put these stars. This one says "Let Freedom Ring." Put them here, and then offset the other one of here. I don't know. At first I was just going to put this one on, but this probably looks all cumbersome. Like everything's just putting down, but that's okay. But if I put the truck lower, I have a little bit more room. So if I put the truck down here, I have a little more room to put the stars. This one's kind of awkward over here. I've got more room over here, but if I twist it a little bit, all right, yeah, maybe that. This star might stick out the end a little bit. I don't know. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hot glue this right here. Alright, I'm going to just give that about a minute to really stick. It's already sticking. I mean, hot glue is pretty much instant, so. Yeah, a whole different direction as to what I originally planned. Oh my gosh, that's okay. So then I'll glue this, like right here. And put the stars here. I wonder if I angle it that way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Face them both in, like that. I have no clue. See, I have more room over here on this side because the truck comes down low, where this side the flowers go up high over here. So maybe I'll go angled like that, and then just put this one like this, and then that'll be it. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. All right. We're doing this, guys. We're going to do it. We're going to put it down. Gotta Make sure it's straight. I think that's good. I can feel the heat of the glue come through on the MDF. All right. Now we're going to put this one here, and we'll angle this one here. We'll angle this one a little bit like that. Yeah, I think so. Might be putting too much hot glue on there, but we gotta get it down. And this is not going to be weathered because it'll hang off our door, but then there's a door, another door, the screen door, but it's not really a screen because it's all kind of solid. So it won't catch the weather. Put too much glue here. I got some coming off the end there. All right, so there's that star. The truck's doing okay. One more star. I know it doesn't look as good as it probably would have, but alright. I'm not too worried about the corners lifting because I didn't go all the way to the tip with the glue, because like I said, it's not going to get weathered. The sun might hit it, but it just has to last till the 4th. And if it gets destroyed by the sun, we'll just do another one next year. But I better start like 11 months ahead of time, right? All right, there it is. That's it. Let me get that glue out of there. I better not mess with it. I'll destroy it. It's okay. It's not perfect, but that's okay. All right, so let me turn the camera the long way so you could get a better view of that. All right, everyone, so here is the door hanger for the 4th of July. Like I said, went in a completely different direction than I had originally planned. So, but something is better than nothing, and better late than never, right? All right, so there it is. And yeah, so I'll still make some other stuff for the 4th. I got a couple other things that I want to make. But that's going to do it for this one. And that's going to do it for this video. I know it was a short video, nothing much to it, but I just wanted to do a little video on the door hanger for the 4th of July. Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. It is Thursday morning and it is 9:53. It's 68 degrees with a real feel of 76 and the dew point is 61. So when the dew point is 61, as soon as it hits 60, it starts to get a little sticky out. So anything above 60, we're probably going to have some humidity in the air. So it's only 61 right now, but it's not bad. But Gypsy and I are in the garage at the back door looking out to the backyard. So for those of you that are newer and weren't with us last summer, Gypsy and I spent the summer, when I took her out in the morning, I would open the back door to the garage that goes out to the backyard. It's a one-car rolling garage door, so you can actually drive through to the backyard. But Gypsy and I actually just sit back here and enjoy just watching the backyard, all the birds, the squirrels, whatever comes around. And we just kind of sit and relax, and she's sitting down here just taking it all in. This is the first time we've done it so far this season, but it feels good to do it again. So I filled up the bird feeders with black boiled sunflower seeds and put some grape jelly out. So yeah, we're just sitting here relaxing, taking in nature and this weather. In the sun, it's a little warm, but right here at the back door of the garage, it's shaded in the morning. But as the day goes by, the sun finds its way in. So that's why we do this first thing in the morning, especially when it's hot. But it feels like perfect right here. We're shaded, got a perfect view of the backyard, just relaxed. Last summer we did this just about every day. And I would just come out and talk to you guys in the morning. And yeah, so I brought my drink. It's my cup. My beautiful cup. This is my spring and summer cup. For those of you that haven't seen it. So I got ice water in there. I got a couple of fruit bars. I brought some stuff out for Gypsy. And yeah. And I've got my two-way radio in case Glenn needs me. So we're okay to be out here right now. He's okay. And yeah, it's just gorgeous right now. And that's the thing. You have to find beauty in what you can where you're at your home. So with us not being able to go out or anything, I can come out here and sit like this and I'd be at peace so much. Like right now, as soon as we sat down and I knew we were coming, I just felt a sense of peace and just so relaxed. I actually could sit here all day long and just listen to the birds. I actually have sat here all day long in the past, and I would take a nap in the chair. I would fall asleep in the chair. I actually have a different chair that's kind of a lounging chair. And I used to just sleep in there, sitting back here. So, yeah. So, expect more of these morning chats outside. Blue jays go into the feeder. Cardinals are flying across the yard there. Morning doves, robins, finches, sparrows. So all of our springtime birds have gone. the white-throated sparrow, the white-crowned sparrow, I haven't seen those since, I don't know, what is it, June now? May? Probably early May. Maybe they'll show up later in the summer, I don't know. But I don't know where they go, but I'm just blessed to have had them here for a little while in the spring, early spring. So there's a robin going to the Oreo feeder. I thought about buying a bag of like frozen berries and stuff like that, because I know the robins love stuff like that. They love berries. I used to put out like dry mealworms because I know the birds love those, but they're so expensive, so I don't buy them anymore. But you wouldn't believe just the peace I feel right now. And I used to come out and do this every single day. Even if it's raining, just to sit back here when it's raining and you just watching the rain. I've taken video of it raining and close up of the trees. I didn't bring my actual camera out right now, but in the future I will. I used to record the sound of thunder here and just, oh, there's an Oreo, no way. It's the first Oreo I've seen since early spring when they first arrived. Oh, I just filled up the bird feeders and there's a bright orange male Baltimore Oreo. Oh, that just made it all worth it. Even if I just saw that one. So yeah, that was pretty exciting. So that bird feeder back there, the question was asked, the bird feeding station I made back there, and I'm sorry I answered these questions late, but Courtney had asked the question if I could see that from the kitchen window. I cannot, because that big maple tree that's in outside the kitchen window, it covers pretty much everything to the backyard. So I cannot see past right here in front where I have a bench and the hummingbird feeder. So, but that's okay because I think today's Thursday. Maybe it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow. I don't think I'll do it in the rain. I'm going to start putting the bird feeder, the bird action camera back there, the bird cam, and start getting video of daytime action at that feeder. I don't have anything below on the hanging feeders because I haven't gotten any suet or suet nuggets or anything like that, but I have sunflower seeds and bird peanuts on the platform feeder on top. I'm still thinking about that Oreo I just saw. That was so cool. He was so bright, so beautiful. Yeah, I used to just come out here and just relax. I used to write in my journal. And that's the other thing. I haven't written in my journal in so long. That's how I let the winter get to me, is I just go to this other place where there's nothing. And it's not until springtime when I come out here like this that I find inspiration. So yeah, I haven't written in the journal so long. But when I'm sitting here, sometimes all these thoughts come to me and then I can just write them and you know, just, it's such a different feel. There's such a nice breeze. I don't know if you could hear those wind chimes. It's very low, but the neighbor has a wind chime on the fence. It's a small fence separating the yards. She's got a wind chime hanging on a shepherd's hook over there. Oh, there's a goldfinch. The bright yellow male goldfinch. So exciting. I wish I brought my camera out right now because they're perching. The Oreo perched there too, and the male goldfinch is perching on that big wooden branch I have on that pole. Oh, there's the female. So now, if you remember on that bird feeding station, I put that little blue feeding tray to hang on there for the little birds, and that's exactly where that male goldfinch is right now. He's eating the sunflower seeds out of there right now. So exciting. I get excited at this kind of stuff. Just the simple things in life, those are the big things in life, so appreciate it. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy. We're only going to be out here for a little while because, we have to eat still. And so I'm going to sit out here and enjoy and have a fruit bar and some water. Now, I haven't done any yard work since Monday because Tuesday it was so hot. The temperature itself was not high, but the humidity was so sticky that when it's like that, no way am I going out. I can hibernate all summer long after I'm done sitting out here in the morning. But I do not work well in the humidity. And then yesterday, I woke up late yesterday. So yesterday, that's what I didn't mention to you. Yesterday, being Wednesday, today's Thursday. So I normally go to the morning food pantry on Thursday mornings, but she was going to be closed today. So she asked if I could go on Wednesday, which was yesterday. And she said, come after 12 because that's when everything is stocked up. Because the delivery truck comes before 12, they stock it up. But I was not able to make it. So I did not end up going to the morning food pantry this week. So, but it's okay because we're doing okay. We have food. We're not starving. So it's okay. And then starting in July, she's actually going to be closed on Thursdays now because she only goes there for a little bit for the Thursday people. And so she decided, just to close it on Thursdays and have everybody come on Wednesdays or other days. So starting in July, the morning food pantry is not going to be on Thursdays anymore. It'll be Wednesdays. If I can make it in the afternoon, I'll go, but if not, then I don't. So, all right. That's going to be it right now. I've been, I don't know how long. So, this has been like 12-minute conversation already. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this conversation off now. And I'm just going to sit and enjoy before we go in a little while. And I hope you enjoyed this little morning chat in the garage. And yeah, so I'll pick up the camera later. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I hope you enjoy them. And I appreciate all the support from you guys. And with that, remember to live life. Be good to yourself and be good to others. Until next time. Hey everyone, so I'm still sitting out here. It's 10:34 now, and I just wanted to show you. I'm using the Merlin bird app right now because there's so many bird sounds out there, and to show you what it's picking up, an eastern bluebird. But this one is the one, it's amazing. The great horned owl, it's picking up sounds from. I've never had that picked up on the Merlin app before. It's picking up the sparrows, the cardinals, the eastern bluebird, but I don't see some of the birds. Earlier I had a whole list of birds that it picked up, but I can't see them because that back area that's full of trees, that's where they're all at, in the trees. But I just thought my battery's gonna run out, so but yeah, it's picking up the great horned owl. It's pretty amazing. If you haven't downloaded the Merlin bird app and you like to watch birds, download the Merlin bird app. and turn on sound ID. It's pretty cool.